Hi Virgo, welcome. So Virgo, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind that it is a general reading, so the roles may be reversed. Feel free to flip them if you need to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and let's go ahead and get straight into it. So, Virgo, wow, when I was meditating on the energy, just kind of a whirlwind of emotion coming through. So it'll be interesting to see, what is going on in the cards here, and get a little bit more information for you. So I'm going to pull the overall supporting energy for you and the person you're connecting with to get us started. And you have the first house of self. Aries energy for some of you, that could be in your chart or the chart of the person you're connecting with, and or just simply the influencing vibes, right? So this is talking about your outlook, your self-image, your philosophy on life. It's talking about self-awareness, and like it has a tinge of like an awakening type of energy, right? Some of you are awakening to some new truths about yourself, or maybe new truths about this person that you're connecting with, but take it as it resonates. So let's see what your overall energy is, the Lovers. So Gemini energy here for some of you, but this is talking about relationships, commitment, twin flame soulmate energy for some of you. You may feel that way about the person you're connecting with, or they you, but definitely highlighting the relationship sector. Person you are connecting with is the Three of Pentacles, which in this deck talks about taking action, but logical, practical movements, right? So I feel like this person may be in the space in their life where they're kind of building up to something or rebuilding something in their life. So let's go into then the recent past, Virgo, and what led up to the current moment. Then we're going to look at how you perceive each other, how you genuinely feel underneath it all, and most likely future outcomes. So, Virgo, recent past energy. For my Virgos, what led up to the now moment? Ooh, man, my cards are a little sloppy today. Two of Pentacles. What else for Virgo? Oh my gosh. Like, I literally just said, wow, my cards are sloppy. And then, wow. Okay. So, Virgo, I don't know. You got a lot to say. The cards have a lot to say. I cannot take all of these, but I will take note of them and the ones that fell out face forward, which is the Six of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Oh, wow. And the Two of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Four of Cups. So, Virgo... Holy cow. You have a lot going on here. It might have been in the recent past that you really went back and forth on something. Or maybe it was going back and forth on something that occurred in the past, all right? Trying to get clarity around that, trying to get answers around that. You definitely seem to be closing out a chapter in your emotional relationship energy. And moving into something new. That doesn't mean you're necessarily leaving a relationship and going to a new one, although some of you, yes. But it can mean that. But more so, it's just talking about like energetic completions of some sort of cycle or lesson when it comes to how you handle relationships, right? Some of you might have kind of detached or attempted to detach maybe from the relationship sector for a while in the past to kind of get yourself together, to get your priorities straight is what I'm hearing. And now for whatever reason, it's being brought back to the forefront here, Virgo. So let's see what the person you are connecting with, what their recent past energy is then. For Virgo, what led up to the now. There's almost like this rush of energy coming through, okay? It may feel a little bit messy. It may feel a little bit all over the place. But at the same time, I'm getting like, it makes perfect sense though. at least in the big picture, even if you can't see that right now, Virgo. So let's see, person you are connecting with. What is their recent past energy? Moving up into the now. They have the Lovers card, which is interesting because you had the Lovers in the overall. So this person definitely feels a strong magnetic connection with you, Virgo, or has some sort of energetic tie to you on a spiritual level. Also, this person has heavily, I'm sorry, let me get this through. Has a lot of heavy influences going on around them when it comes to relationships, is what I was getting. Okay. Or maybe there was some sort of influence around this connection in the past that may have hindered the connection. But for whatever reason right now, this person is in this space of like rebuilding, wanting to restabilize themselves, wanting to find themselves as well, all right? So, and then you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So whoever you're connecting with here, Virgo, like I said, this person has been focused on rebuilding up their stability. All right, figuring out what they're committed to. They may have in the past, you know, taken a more logical or a detached approach to things or to relationships in general, but there's some sort of shift and change coming in that as well for them. So let's see how you perceive each other then, Virgo. In the current energy, what do you have going on in the headspace? And go a little bit deeper. You've got the Hermit, which is your card. Why do I feel so rushed? It's so weird. I just keep feeling like rushed in the energy. I don't know if you're feeling messy or rushed, or this person is, or there's just like a rush of emotion coming in around the connection. I'm not really sure, but I honestly feel like I'm going really fast, or like the energy feels very fast for whatever reason. Things might be going really fast in this connection. All right. So you have the Page of Pentacles here, and what else? And the Ace of Pentacles. So Virgo, when it comes to this person, I feel like you've done a lot of self-reflection on this. You've done a lot of thinking, maybe even kind of going within about the connection. I feel a lot of love here around the connection. It's almost like there's all this potential for growth here, or at least that's how you see it. Something small turning into something big. Maybe things felt rushed in the connection or just really fast, you know? It's almost like this whirlwind of energy around the connection or emotion, which is what I felt initially when I came out of my meditation. So it's like almost like you've thought long and hard about something in the past, kind of did what you needed to do to kind of clear out your own karma or clear out your own energy. And then now as we go into the current energy, there's like a door of opportunity opening here and all this potential coming through. And it seems to be rapidly improving or rapidly growing, maybe faster than you felt ready for or faster than you expected, because I do get a little bit of like, they gave me the word startled or startling. That's a word, right? Yeah. It's like a startling discovery going on here. You know, it's one thing to think about a situation or conceptualize it in our brain, and it's a whole nother thing to actually watch it come into fruition. And it could be, and I got this in another reading too, and now I can't remember whose it was, maybe Gemini, but it's just like things, it's like thinking you're ready for change until change comes, and then it's like, whoa, oh my God, this is a lot, you know, but at the same time, I don't feel hesitancy around it. I feel a certainty around it. So let's see what this person has going on and how they perceive you. For some of you, your feelings have definitely grown for whoever you're connecting with, okay? this person's, what's going on in their headspace, Temperance. 8 of Pentacles. See, this person, there's that 2 of Cups again. This person seems to want to take the more like pragmatic or logical approach. And I feel, Virgo, you kind of in this space of like romance and love, or the more ethereal approach, which is kind of unlike you. Some of you need to flip this reading. But I just feel like, well, as practical as the sign of Virgo can be, you also can be very emotional and lovers, right? When it's meaningful to you. And that's kind of the space I feel you going into during the month of August. Now, this person is kind of examining the connection, thinking about the situation, weighing out their feelings, you know, towards the connection. I do feel like this person feels a very strong bond with you, soulmate energy here for some of you. Give me one more. And the King of Wands. Okay, I got a song that came through. Here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone, and I've made up my mind. Dang, that's a good song. It's an old song. I'm sorry I get so many old school songs, y'all. It's just that my guidance is always going to be relatable to me and my playlist. But this person could have like this drifter type of mentality, or maybe they prefer to live that type of lifestyle, or they prefer their independence, and that's maybe why they behave the way that they behave in relationships. But at the same time, this person is feeling a strong connection here, Virgo, and like I said, there's a lot of passion here. And this person is like being driven by their heart chakra, which may not be a feeling that they are used to. So let's go into the emotional space and see what's going on in the heart space then, Virgo. Heart space, 8 of Swords. Two of Wands. Queen of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. So Virgo, there's this sense of like sometimes having a hard time like envisioning how something will work, or if it's practical, if it's pragmatic, kind of getting stuck in this headspace of restrictive thinking, okay, or going to the worst, or thinking the worst, right? But at the same time, you know, it's almost like you're being pushed to kind of move out of some old habitual behaviors or ways of thinking when it comes to love and relationships, and to look at it from a different vantage point of looking at relationships as an opportunity, right, to have fun, to get to know yourself, as more of a journey than so much a destination, right? And at the same time, I feel like you being in this space of, yes, wanting that in your life, but also wanting, you know, someone that makes sense, that can build with you, that can like be that sense of security for you, or that you have a family with, or you can have a family with, you know. It's almost like, you know, you fearing that maybe that isn't possible with this connection, or wasn't possible in the past maybe, but it's just a fear. So I feel like emotionally, you kind of coming out of that fearful or insecure state and starting to look more towards your future and your future life, and possibly your future life or future life planning with another person, or this connection. So take it as it resonates. So this person's emotional space, what's going on in their heart? I got that song in my head. I made up my mind. Here I go again on my own. Six of Pentacles. The Hermit. Well, that's your card, Virgo. So you are definitely in this person's heart in the Hierophant. So I feel like this person may have in the past kind of pushed away from the idea of like traditional, can I get it out? Okay, commitment. Or there was some sort of blockage going on in this person's relationship sector or within commitments. However, I do feel like even if this person was non-committal or like a drifter, when it comes to you, Virgo, they tend to go more towards the more traditional side of themselves, the side of themselves that could commit, right? So I feel like this person, even though it might not be in their nature to go in that direction, when it comes to you or when it comes to this connection, they can envision that, or they do take part in that, or, you know, some of y'all are already committed to this person and they want to give to the connection. But I just kind of feel like that's what's going on in their heart space. Like I heard exception to the rule. Now, some of you, this is a brand new person, FYI, or someone you're going to meet. And I don't usually get time frames, but they actually gave me a 3-month time frame. But a lot of you already know, you know, who this reading is about, but take it as it resonates, right? I just feel like you're definitely in this person's heart space. They seem to be very protective over the connection, or maybe you are, Virgo, or even if they take this defensive stance, I feel at the end of the day, this person still holds you in their heart. So let's see what the most likely future outcome is then, which is based on free will. Okay, so you're in the driver's seat of your life, no one else, but let's see what we get as a possibility. Man, all of your cards came out at once. 9 of Cups, Knight of Swords, Death and Rebirth. There's some sort of change coming in the situation. Temperance. Why the 9 of Wands? Page of Swords. So, Virgo, I feel like, I heard the tables have turned, so take that as it resonates. There's success coming through here, okay? An opportunity to kind of like move forward and fast, because this is fast the movement showing up yet again. Like this rapid moving, fast forward type of energy, right? Even this Death and Rebirth card talks about rapid transformations, rapid movement forward in the headspace, right? In the heart space. It's like if you'd been hesitant, okay, or weighing something back and forth and not really getting clear, you know, with maybe how you felt in the past, okay, I feel you have cleared that energy out, and now it's maybe even spend some time focused on yourself, you know, and how you feel about yourself. And then now it's almost like you're sending out the signal to the universe that you're open, right? And open to new possibilities. And like the universe is responding by bringing in like this fast moving, rapid energy and a big change here for you, which is helping to somewhat stabilize your energy, but at the same time it may feel messy because it's almost like you have this change coming through that you may or may not have anticipated here, or maybe you didn't anticipate how fast things would move forward, but I feel like it could throw you off kilter, and maybe even for a moment make you feel a little bit guarded, but ultimately I feel you being open, you know, open to this change and open to new possibilities, open to new connections for some of you, because I heard the possibilities are endless. It's just all in how you look at it, Virgo. And like, y'all, here's how crazy this is right now. I'm super focused on the reading, right? And my mouth is moving and all these messages are coming out, but I have a distraction going on outside that my other part of my brain is paying attention to, and yet the message is still flowing. So I don't believe in coincidences. I don't know, like, it's like I don't know if you're being split in 2 different directions or like you're I didn't seem to skip a beat though, did I? I was like, the messages just kept coming, even though I was like, what is going on out there? Anyways, let's see this person's most likely future outcome then. Virgo, most likely future outcome. The Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. The Tower. And the Sun. And the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, Virgo, this person is definitely going through some big changes. I feel both of you are. This person is reconnecting with the part of themselves that maybe they have shut down for a while. And I feel it's to deal with the heart chakra, okay? Especially during Leo season, during the month of August. I feel like major changes going on in this person's heart chakra, and how they handle relationships, how they feel about this connection possibly. Like I said, you're in this person's heart space, but there is some sort of change occurring in the connection here as this person kind of builds or rebuilds in the energy, right? And there does seem to be like a buildup here. A lot of passion coming through the connection, and almost like this fated energy or destiny, or like, you know, if nothing else, like the timing of the way things are occurring within this connection are divine, right? They're not coincidental. They're not a mistake. It's like divine timing at hand. So whatever changes this person's going through or you're going through, the divine has its hand in it. You know what I mean? So I feel like there are changes that would benefit both of you in very different but similar ways, okay? And for this person, it's kind of bringing them home is what I heard, home. And then I heard home is where the heart is. So again, the heart chakra being highlighted when it comes to this person and kind of what they're going through right now. So, wow, let's see what the guidance is here then, Virgo, via the law of attraction. For my Virgos. I have another song coming through. Yeah. Give me your hand, darling. I can hear your heart beating. Do you understand? Do you feel the same? Or am I only dreaming? Or is this burning an eternal flame? That is an old one. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sing that much of it, but I had to get it out. I have not heard that song in a minute. She says, give me your hand. Can you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? Do you feel the same? Or am I only dreaming? Or is this burning an eternal flame? Wow. I'm not gonna lie, that one took me off guard, y'all. I have no idea who sings that. I mean, I don't think I heard that on the radio since I was like a kid. If you know who sings that, please put it into the chat. Maybe this is an eternal flame, a twin flame connection here, if you follow that, okay? So the law of attraction says, through the corridor of my joy is the pathway to my desire. Most say, when I get that, I will be joyful, but you must be joyful first. You must start with the determination that I will not settle for less than feeling good. So this is encouraging you, Virgo, to the pathway to everything that you want, but also the divine relationship or a soulmate is to first get right with yourself, first get happy with where you're at in your life, and then your soulmate will find you. You won't find it, it will find you. So keep that in mind, Virgo. Something to think about. And wow, zodiac signs that you might be dealing with during this time frame or have in your own birth chart. I have Leo, Scorpio here, and possibly another Virgo, Taurus. I have Sagittarius, I have Aquarius, I have Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio again, Sagittarius again, Virgo again, Gemini, Aries, Taurus. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do have videos over there. Tarot Time with Dana. All of it linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube, where you can find the link to my Facebook and my Instagram. I'm going to be doing an event on Facebook. It's a paid event where I'm going to teach about meditation and channeling, how you can connect with your spirit guides. So if you're interested in that, make sure you follow me over there. And yeah, I'm wishing you all the very best, Virgo. And until next time, my friends, namaste.